Hey, 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 hey. 6 o'clock, Friday night. Hello, Seacal. How are you? Mr. Muffin here, MrMuffin'sTrains, Atlanta, Indiana. Oh my, got a frog in my throat. Have to get one of my Coke Zeros out. Get a little drink. I love this tune. Hey, 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 it's coming to you live from MrMuffin'sTrains. Hello, Katie. Hello, Franklin. Hello, Curve Master. How are you guys doing? I hope you're great. We're doing pretty good. You'll notice things look a little different around here. So we had some changes during the week, and Sam got super tired of me. Not really, but she wanted to move down to the warehouse and be where all the action is with Mona and Jeff and all the other muffins. Amy can't, Amy's down there too. The four of them, they don't, nobody wants to work over here with me, that's for sure. So we got her moved successfully down to the warehouse. They reorganized everything. Our shipping is going to be better. Everything's going to be better. Having her there, that'd be great. We'll come visit here sometimes. That'll be good. Particularly tomorrow. We're going to be busy running trains here. And so that gave me the opportunity to rearrange things at the layout. And I've always felt kind of constrained at my nerd center underneath the layout. Having to kind of crawl under there and do my broadcast. And Mrs. Muffin said, well, why don't you bring the nerd center out front? And because I've now got a separate desk, basically, another desk for my computer and everything. And so I brought the Nerd Center out front. And we're sitting here at the Nerd Center right now. I've got some of the cameras hooked up, not all of them, but it's pretty awesome. And it's going to improve the quality of what I do, I'm sure. I was working on a camera before I went live, and I didn't get as far along with that as I'd like. But doing really good. Let's see. Let's talk about the news for a minute, if I can. What do I know? Not much. Lionel says they're going to have an on-the-water report for me next week. So I'll have some idea of what's coming next. I'm really anxious to get my Navy 080s, and I got some other custom runs I'm anxious to get. So that'll be pretty fun. And then they're also going to send me an in-stock report, so I can look and see if there's anything I'm sold out of I can backfill. That'd be really good. So pretty cool. Let's see. Atlas and MTH were both expecting containers this week, and they didn't get them because of the weather. And so we'll see them next week, is our thinking. And MTH has got the R50Bs and TIUs, wireless TIUs. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to see shortly. I've already got all the F7s, you know that. And I already got the Pacifics, you know that. That's pretty cool. And then Atlas, we'll get the rest of the E6s. Excuse me. The rest of the E6s. And the flats with pipe loads and that kind of stuff. And then when I talked to them this week, they have another container on the water arriving near the end of March. And that's got flats, 40-foot modern tank cars, 40-foot rebuilt well cars. People are asking me about these all the time. And the PS 4750 hoppers. Those are coming in the next wave at Atlas. And so I'm looking forward to that. I've been busy down at the warehouse getting trains for me, and I thought I'd show you a couple things real quick. Let's see if I get this new camera and this new push button to work. Oh, that works pretty good. So these are the Virginian hoppers MTH made for me. We did 2 6-car sets and 2 single cars, and I've got a Virginian Trainmaster I've been saving, and I think I'm gonna get that on the track tomorrow. That is my plan. So I'm looking forward to that, getting that going. And then over here, I got finally all the Blue Comet cars These were due last summer, and I think MTH got a partial shipment, and I didn't get mine. And so this is the RPO, which is like my favorite car. I love the RPOs. And so there's a 4-car set and 2 2-car sets and an RPO and I don't know, a couple of dogs and a cat, or I don't know. There's a lot of cars, and I'm gonna run these tomorrow. I've got a P47 Pacific in blue comet colors, and I'm looking forward to getting those on the tracks. I'm gonna run those tomorrow, so that's pretty cool. So I've been kind of working on that. So you can see I've got a lot more room in my new nerd center that I can see. I can show you stuff. I can see what's going on. I've got lots of different camera angles, and it's like the coolest thing ever. And of course, we're at the front of the layout. The layout's behind this wall behind me that Liz and I, Mrs. Muffin, almost called her Liz. Oh, gee. Mrs. Muffin and I built this wall to display 40-foot reefers, and I just lost my thing. What happened? There I'm back. And those are what's behind me. So pretty exciting. So let's take a look at what's going on, what questions I got, what's going on right here. Hello, Franklin. Hello, Side 3. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Glenn Mead's on. Muffin Dance must be Friday night, man. You know it. You know it. So I put a note out this week. Somebody gave me a thumbs down last week and the week before. And you need to be careful when you're hitting those buttons. You don't want to accidentally do that, you know. Oh, and the other thing I was going to mention is MTH announced, I think yesterday, for you Android users with the MTH DCS app, they have a new download, a new upgrade. And you're going to want that because we want to get the Android working as well as the iPhone and the iPad do. So that'd be pretty good. So hello, Timberline. Hello, Tom Polly from Madison, West Virginia. Good to see you. Wigwag's on. Hello. Yep, got 25 likes already. This is good. How many people are on? We got 89 people connected. According to the internet. We can believe the internet, right? So Lee French says it's understandable. I think he's referring to it's understandable that Sam would prefer to work at the warehouse instead of here. Now I just moved my screen. I hate it when I do that. There we go. I'm going to put it back. Oh, shoot. That's really terrible what I just did there. I think my camera thing went away. Let's go back. Let's see if I go back to switcher. Oh my gosh. I just messed up my camera. Let's see if I can. You might be able to see me. Let's see. It was Lee French's fault. Once I put Lee French on, everything got messed up. So me in frame. I can see Lee right there. Let me get that comment off. I'm gonna get display camera back. Oh, I'm back. Oh my gosh, I don't know what button I hit that messed that up. Hopefully you didn't get a big red screen while I was doing that. I don't know. Let me get the comments back up. I'm just making a mess up here. So what do we do? Let's see. What else is going on? Curve Master Jeff Davis is on. Hey Jeff. Jeff Leftwich is on. Franklin's on. Are any trains still produced in the U.S.? Yeah, some of the line scale stuff is made in the U.S. for sure. Yeah. What else? Template? No, I still don't know nothing about this. I even asked about it the other day. We were expecting 400Es at the end of January, and obviously we haven't gotten those yet. So I was talking to them this morning. I didn't remember to ask him this, so I'm going to ask him this when I talk to him again and see if I can figure out what's going on. Let's see if I can get the comments back up again. Oh, they're in the behind. Oh, yeah. There we got it back out. Okay, good. Let's see. Katie, they're going to be Saturday morning at the Fort Wayne show, right? Tie High's on. I'm going to try to move this so I can interact with it a little better. There we go. All right. My new broadcast location looks great. Yeah, I think it does. I think it looks terrific. Full shelf behind me. Yeah, I've got. I think Mrs. Muffin said I have 2 miles of shelf space, linear shelf space. If you think about each board that has a train on it, those are all 1x4s. Well, they're right behind me, they're 1x4s. Back in the back, they're at multiple levels, multiple depths. But she calculated it one day and she said we had over 2 miles of shelf space in here. So, yep. So we're up and running on the new Nerd Center. Yep. Thank you. Where's hello to Slagcat and Davon's on, Scott's on, Curve Master's on, Jeff Davis. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm messing up my stuff here. It wants to know if I want to copy the text. No, I don't. I'm just trying to move through the comments. No. Hello from Somerville, North Carolina. Ty High, how are you, man? Franklin Thompson's on. Basement bunker trains, those are the best kind. Good evening. Make sure to remind everyone to hit the thing. Yeah, good plan. I'm gonna turn off that. Good. No Homer auto racks. No news on the auto racks. I don't know what's going on with the auto racks. I gotta find out. Pick on those people. Let's see. I've got that. My mouse is not moving anything up or down. Here we go. Hoppers look small. They're 2-bay hoppers. So they're going to be smaller than the big ass ones. That's for sure. Every time I move the mouse there, maybe I shouldn't use 2 fingers. I think I got to use 2 fingers. I don't know. But let's see. I'm trying to get that. Trying to see everything. Good. See them live. See the products. Yeah. You got your New Jersey RPO going to make it 2-rail, Robert says. Cool. All right. Let's see. What else? Yeah, we did. We posted this week in our newsletter about the San Diego 3-railers. They're in Balboa Park, and they've got a beautiful video showing their layout. I visited this layout with one of my sons maybe 3 years ago. But beautiful, beautiful layout down there in San Diego, and they've got gorgeous weather. So when you're in California, you want to go visit them, I think you need to do it. And you can go to YouTube. I don't have the link here, but it was in my newsletter last night. You can go to YouTube and search for Balboa Park or San Diego 3-railers, and you'll find their video. And we like that. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Ian. Jonathan Ware's on. I'm falling in love with reefers. You ought to fall in love with reefers. Reefers are the best. That's what it's all about. I'm a big fan of reefers, that's sure. Thumbs up for Mr. Muffin. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hello, Lance. How are you tonight? Mike? Mr. Mike just came here for tech instruction. Oh, yeah. I've got tech instructions going on, that's for sure. I have all post-war and a couple pre-war. Watching to learn. All right. Well, welcome, Bob Rust. Welcome. Long live the muffins. Guy, I hope so. Side 3 says, yeah, our magnificent modular railroad. We're going to set up a small layout at the Muncie Train Show, and that's next weekend, isn't it? 2 weeks. 15th and 16th, something like that. Is that when it is? I wrote it down. We're going to have a modular railroad set up there, and we're going to have one here in Atlanta. We'll be running the modular railroad April 11th at the community center just across the way from me. Just finished connecting my WTO and Cab 3. You can run Lionel and MTH on the same DSCS app. Good. Was inspired by your son's video. Good. Yeah, I thought he did a good job on that video. It's hard to get him to do a video, let me tell you. He doesn't want to be in front of the camera, and that's really good. So thank you very much. Lee French is on course. He's going on vacation tomorrow. Lionel Motor City set coming. Oh man, I hope so. I'm gonna find out what's on the water. So the RMT, I was expecting a container from RMT by the end of February. I don't have it yet. So I'm gonna give Walter a call and see what's going on with that, because we'd sure like to get. I've got hundreds of RMT cars coming. So I'm looking forward to that. Yep, Nerd Center is definitely more spacious. We have better lighting. I got a light over there, and I got a light over there, and I'm going to eventually put a light over here. And I'm using my camera just went away again. I think my microphone cord is going across the mouse pad, and that's what's making it jump. So I hope that's what it is. I'm going to try it again because every now and then the screen's going bloop and everything's leading. No, I haven't heard anything on the Chessie Patch Hoppers. No, nope, they're not really good about sharing what's coming until it gets close, and then we hear about it. I just don't. Question about what's going on with the new Lionel. I mean, I really don't know. I haven't talked to anybody there at all about it. I mean, it's basically changing the capitalization of the firm, right? So the VC guys that brought the money when they came out of bankruptcy to help them with Lionel doing so well, they wanted to sell their shares, and another investment firm came in, and the investment firm that came in also owns a bunch of die-cast businesses, and so they think it's kind of strategic. I mean, obviously, Lionel will be the largest piece of what they own in this kind of market. So I don't think I'm not expecting any changes. I think it's just, where their money comes from. Who's putting the money in the bank, kind of thing. So I would be surprised to see any change. So back wall complements my beard. That's because I got food in it. I think it looks spotty like the back wall. Yeah, we just talked about that. I don't know if it's coming or not. So next week I'll get a on the water report from Lionel, and we'll see what's on the way. Right. So the power supply for a WTIU comes in the box. You don't need anything else. You should be good to go. You can use a different power supply if you want, like we did on the old TIUs. And of course, it's powered off fixed one. So once you put power to the track on fixed one, that'll power the WTIU itself. But the WTIU comes with a power supply in the box, so you should be all set. I think I'm going to go to Fort Wayne. So let's figure out, somebody find a restaurant they like, pizza or Mexican or whatever you want. And I think Mrs. Muffin and I are going to run over there and be there with you in Fort Wayne. So I'd love to have dinner with everybody. I could arrange it, but it's awfully crabby of me to do that. If somebody else has got a good idea on where to eat, I'm happy to be there and enjoy it with everybody. Phil Bender's on. Hello, Phil. Back wall does look good. Thank you very much. They don't move around much back there. I have, there's only 2 or 3 of us in the whole country, maybe just 2, that have every reefer that Atlas ever made, and I'm one of them. So they're just a few of them are on the back wall. I don't actually have all of them out of boxes, but I've got hundreds on the walls. And over here to the other side of me, when I'll show you with that little camera, I can check out the whole space. You can see all the other reefers that are on the west side and all the trains on the east side, and I'll give you a little tour around there. So that'd be fun. Could you show the Virginia coal hopper? Yeah, I could do that. They're on the it said, could you re-show the Virginia coal hopper? Yeah, I can do that. Let me hit this little button here. I'm learning out. Where did I call that? Oh yeah, there it is. I gave it a name on this I got a little push button over here called a Stream Deck. These are really cool. And you can change apps and cameras and everything using the Stream Deck. And this is the Virginian 2-bay hopper, MTH made. I've been wanting these for a long time. I think it took a couple years to get here. We also did Wabash, and Stockyard Express did New York Central, which were very nice. And there was another one. Wasn't there another custom run? I'm trying to remember. But yeah, I'm going to run these tomorrow with my Train Master. It's my plan. Yep. So it's a MTH product. Yep. What's the MSRP? I don't remember. I'm really bad at guessing on prices. If you go to my website and search for Virginia, it should come up. It should come up. There's 2 6-car sets and then 2 individual cars. So 14 cars total. And I'm going to run them tomorrow. That'd be fun. Hello, Connecticut. Muncie is tomorrow. The train show in Muncie is tomorrow? Ah! I don't think I'm ready to go tomorrow. Tomorrow. Side 3, it's tomorrow? Oh, man. I thought it was March. Shoot. Well, I'm not sure I can figure that out. Kevin Quinn has been let go from the TCA. I don't know who he is. Oh, yeah. Why are you so obsessed? I love this. So I put in the newsletter, if we got my girls designed a new shirt. I should have put one on. It's got a caricature of me. It says buy more trains. And and I can't go to York, as you know, because I'm blocked now. I'm not persona non grata because I argued too much. And so anyway, I thought it'd be fun if you go to York and you wear one of my shirts and get a picture of you at York with my shirt, I'll send you a $100 gift card. So we announced that in the newsletter last Sunday. I'll announce it again. We've actually sold a lot of shirts. People have been buying them. So they're funny shirt. And I think if they're buying them and take them to York, that'd be great. So I don't think it's embarrassing, but that's me. Okay. Detroit Similar set won't come until each piece comes in. Yep. Yeah, ST38s. Wow, I've got some custom run ST38s. I'd sure love to see those. Homer system. When will the Homer system ready to pick? Beats me. When the cars get here, then we got to make them. We got to put that decal on them. That's going to take a while. We got to do 100 and some. So, oh my God. Shigs and Pit Barbecue in Fort Wayne. All right, is that where you're going? Is that where you're going for dinner tomorrow night? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yep. Thank you, Jonathan. Yep. We're not doing the show at the end of March. We lost about half of the vendors that were coming. They want to do one show a year. They don't want to do two. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to wait till October. So Thomas Avenue, Edison. Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. I bet that's cool. That might be a custom run somebody did. Powers Hamburgers in Coney Island. That sounds good too. Hello, Massimo. Probably Monon. Phil Bender. What's probably Monon, Lee? It's always Monon around here. Let's see. How do you use to attach a broken post-war cast iron engine, please? What do you use to attach a broken post-war cast iron engine? Boy, I don't know. Sorry, I'm not any help with that. Any idea when the Pearl? No, I don't know. I mean, they could be any time. I'm hoping they'll be on that on the water report. I'm looking for it. That'll be really great. Kevin Quinn was the TCA president. Okay, all right. So he's out. Okay, the hopper. I've got Monon hoppers. Yeah, that may be the third one, or maybe I got those already. I've also got a whole bunch of hoppers coming in from RMT. All right. I just saw Kevin in Allentown. He was with Metka. What great guys. Should be a model train capital. Well, yeah. Why not? Yeah. We got 30,000 square feet up here. All right. Well, anyway, any other news? You were stationed in Pearl Harbor? No kidding. Oh, Kevin, that'll be great. You're going to like that engine. It's going to be a beautiful blue with gold pinstripes. Looking forward to it. So what else do I know? Not much. I'm about ready to head home for dinner. Yep. You can come out. Yep. And Saturday run. Yep. Jonathan, you're always welcome. You were here just not that long ago. Month maybe. And I wish you were here last week when I was running trains by myself because I was really messing that up. I could have used some help for sure. Maybe Steve will be here tomorrow, and maybe Warsaw Bill will be here tomorrow. So I'll have some help. Let's see if Mrs. Muffin will be here. That'll be good. Well, that's all the news, you guys. Coming to you live from Atlanta, Indiana. We're having a good time. Hope you're doing well. No, I am blocked at York. Yeah, no, I'm blocked. I can't register. As soon as I put my number in, it says No booth for you. So I'm blocked. I'm definitely blocked. That's all right. That's all right. I thought for fun, what the heck? I'd go and I was going to wear like fake glasses and a black mustache and walk around the Orange Hall and see all my friends. But I'm blocked. So anyway, that's all right. We can do it. We don't need to go to York. I've been there. All right, that's all the news. So good talking to everybody. I hope you guys do great. Have a good weekend. Good luck at the show tomorrow. I can't believe it's tomorrow, already. It's a great show. Fort Wayne, and of course the one in Muncie is too. All right, that's the news. Mr. Muffin, Mr. Muffin's Trains, Atlanta, Indiana. Hey, we'll be live tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Run some trains. The Blue Comet. All right, we'll be running trains tomorrow. Thank you all. Thanks for joining up. Thanks for coming and seeing us. Thanks for mashing that like button. Yeah. Thank you.